Yo, what's up, dudes? Just got back from work. That's why I'm rocking this tie, looking suave. I'm gonna do another comic art review, or show you my collection since you guys seem to like that. I will get back to doing toy reviews. Don't think I forgot about the toys. I just, you know, switching it up. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Thinking about doing Voltron, what you see there, or the mighty Pentabot. That big dude in the back there. Whatever. That's for next time. As for now, let's get to some more comic art. Man, I got a hellacious glare going. Here's the mighty Captain America. There's going to be a lot of Captain America in this one. This is a pretty sweet one by Scott McDaniel. Got this at Pittsburgh Con last year. Scott's done a lot of work for DC. Basically all for DC. This is another piece by Scott. I got this piece inked by Rob Stoll at the Pittsburgh Comic Con. He did a sweet Superman for me, and then Rob inked it, and it looks amazing. So here's a Superman. Here's Captain America with a star on his forehead for some reason. Mike Hawthorne, I got this from him at Free Comic Book Day last year. He's a local guy from the York, Pennsylvania area. He was sweet enough to do this for free, so I can't really complain that he put a star on Cap's forehead. Looks pretty sweet if you ask me. This piece right here was another Pittsburgh Con snatch and grab last year by Keron Grant. Keron's done some work for Marvel on Iron Man and a couple other books. I don't know. He's a pretty awesome artist though. And this is one beefy, Mr. Incredible looking Captain America he drew. I love this piece actually. It's one of my favorite caps. This classic Silver Age Captain America was done by Frenz at Pittsburgh Con last year. This is a classic, like, Kirby-esque looking pose, and just an awesome piece by Ron. I'm glad I got this. Ron's the guy that actually did the first appearance of Spider-Man's black suit in issue 252 in Amazing Spider-Man, so he's a pretty big superstar. Humberto Ramos did this nice Mary Jane and Spidey piece for me last year at Wizard World Philly. Wizard World Philly is actually coming up again here in a couple weeks. I can't wait to go to that. Get some new art pieces for my newfound videos here with comic art. But Humberto is just an awesome artist. He cranked this piece out in like 15 minutes, and you know, it's pretty sweet. Now this piece is probably one of them. It's a sentimental piece because it was done by Mike Wieringo. Sorry, the late Mike Wieringo. He passed away of a heart attack unexpectedly. I can't remember how long ago. It was this past summer. I was real sad to hear about Mike's death. It was a shock to the whole comic community, and I was lucky enough to meet him a few times and get a couple sketches, and he was always, you know, one of the nicest guys. I mean, comic artists in general, if you just talk to them, are some of the nicest people you ever meet. But this is an awesome World War II Captain America that he did for me for free, of course, at Baltimore Con last 2 years ago, actually. So I miss Mike, and if anybody else knew him, I'm sure you miss him too. This is the free World War II Captain America that I said I got from Barry Kitson at Baltimore a few years ago, and look how freaking incredible this thing is. This guy spent about an hour on this thing. I waited in line, and he spent about an hour just working his heart out on this thing. And I can't thank him enough. He flew in from, like, Baltimore, flew him in from England, and he was just a real sweetheart the entire show, just doing free sketches for his fans, and you know, I appreciated it so much that I had to buy a page off of him. This is the piece I said I got from Tony Harris, the guy that did Ex Machina, or Machina. Another World War II Captain America. I got, you know, there's a lot of Captain Americas in this binder. I'm sorry. If you're not a huge Cap fan, then stop watching the video, I guess. But I don't know how you couldn't be a big Cap fan. This is an awesome piece. These pieces are, if you would believe this, they were done for free by an awesome artist named Eric Canete. This is Batgirl, obviously. And then I had to get Captain America. He just draws awesome sketches, and he did these for free. He wasn't even supposed to be at the show. It was at Wizard World Philly, and I just happened to know who he was and asked him for some sketches, and he kindly obliged. Here's a freebie Silver Surfer done by the great Garney, who's done a crap ton of work for Marvel, Captain America probably being his most popular. Here's a freebie by Cully Hamner of Batgirl. Got this at Baltimore last year as well. This piece is incredible. This is Andy McDonald's. If you don't know who Andy is, he works on a book called NYC Mech, and he's known for drawing like meched out Robotech, robot type figures, so I had to get a Captain America NYC Mech style. And you're not going to be able to see the video too great on this, but the detail on this thing is insane. If you ever see Andy McDonald at a show, definitely get a sketch off of him. This is another World War II cap done by Mike Manley. Mike's done a lot of comic work as well. I'm not familiar with all the books he's worked on. I know he worked on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and a bunch of other stuff, but he pretty much knocked this out of the park. Cool facial expression there. Cap charging into battle. Can't go wrong with that. I hope this video doesn't go too long. This is by Brian Stelfreeze, another Captain America. Brian is one of the best artists I've ever freaking met. The guy's insane. I gotta get another piece off of him at some point, but it took me forever to get one piece, so it might be a while. This piece right here is by Tommy Lee Edwards. Gothic looking Captain America on the rooftops of Manhattan. Super cool piece. Got this at Baltimore last year as well. Tommy Lee is an awesome artist. This was a freebie by Francis Manapul at Wizard World Philly last year. Banged out a super sweet Wonder Woman for me, free of charge, just because I'm a nice guy and they're all rad as well, I guess. So yeah, little Silver Surfer. I got this piece right after watching Fantastic Four 2. So I was like stuck on getting Silver Surfer pieces, but this is by Scott Cohn. I'm not sure if he's had too much published work, but he did a nice job on this Silver Surfer for me. What else we got in here? A nice Black Canary color pinup by Dave Hoover. I know Dave worked on a bunch of Marvel type stuff in the 80s. He does some pretty sexy women, so I had to get a little female character. This is a freebie Wolverine by Paolo Rivera, who's been doing some of these Marvel one-shots. He did like issue of Spectacular Spider-Man as well. Just an awesome artist. This is actually a World War II Captain America by David Finch. This is his first time he drew the character, so whenever I get him to draw for the first time, I have him say, you know, this is my first World War II cap or whatever. But Dave Finch is a huge superstar artist, if any of you guys know who he is. This video is getting a little long, so we're going to go quick. Kenneth Rocafort, Captain America, looking awesome. And I believe this guy's name was Michael Broussard. These guys work for, I want to say Top Cow, but yeah, I think they work for Top Cow, up and coming artists. And then we got a James Jean, the famous cover artist for Fables, doing a Big B and a Snow White sketch here for me that I got last year at Wizard World Philly. Was it Philly? No, I got this at Baltimore, sorry. Baltimore Con. But James Jean is a freaking fine artist that just happens to do comic work, so I was stoked to get this piece. That's it, dudes. This is a long video, so I'm going to cut it short. Peace out, and see you next time.